Tell me right now.
Who?
You know damn well who.
I don't. I swear. I'm the owner of this house. I'm the only one who lives here.
No, he brought me back here just this last week. We sat right there, we shared a bottle of champagne, and he promised me that he would transfer the money.
Okay. Listen to me. I just got back from out of town this Friday. Look, I was on business. I Airbnb'd the house. Maybe you mean the man who rented it?
I want his information.
Listen, lady. Leave now, or I call the police.
Good morning, Anna.
Morning, Bridget.
You still working on the Riverside project? How's it going? Oh, well, take a break. I need to talk to you about something.
Bridget, if we want to get this deal done by Friday, I really need to review the loan out documents.
You can give me 5 minutes. When I start...
And in warehouses and a waterfront apartment building, hardly $1 billion portfolio.
Touche. Give me a moment. I'll make it quick, okay?
Okay.
Have you ever heard of Devonshire?
The country?
It's actually a principality, but yeah. I was contacted by the prince himself.
There's a prince?
Hence the word principality.
Okay.
Well, he's in control of their wealth fund, and they're interested in the Beverly Ritz Hotel.
Our Beverly Ritz?
Is there another?
We've been looking for a development partner for that property for years.
I know.
So what's the game plan?
The game plan is that we're gonna have drinks with him tomorrow at...
What do I wear? I've never met a prince before.
Well, you can wear the gown that you wore to last year's ball. Really, you can wear whatever you want. He may be a prince, but he's also a businessman. A businessman with a robust fund.
Come on, let's get a drink before we head home.
Oh, I have so much work to do.
The prince?
You heard?
Of course I heard. I'm director of marketing. I've already begun thinking of... All work and no play makes Heather a dull girl. I'm going out tonight.
Alone?
Of course. If I waited for you to have a social life, I'd die an old maid. Which, might I add, you're in danger of becoming.
We'll go out this weekend. I promise.
You know the whole point of becoming a lawyer isn't to work yourself to death.
Go have fun. We'll see you back at our place.
Heather, you around?
Maybe I'm not leaving just yet.
Anything you need to tell me before we go in?
They reached out to us. As far as I'm concerned, we're here to listen and look.
What do you mean?
You've seen Prince Edward, right?
Well, of course, but just in pictures. I was looking up all those articles last night.
Then you notice he's pretty easy on the eyes, right?
I hadn't noticed. No, so I've been focused on the numbers.
Okay. Focus on the numbers. Gentlemen.
Bridget Davis, an incomparable pleasure.
Prince Edward, the pleasure is all mine.
I think Edward will do nicely.
Okay, Edward.
Nice to meet you.
Bridget, Anna, this is Liam Halligan, our controller, which is basically just a fancy European way of saying he runs the company.
For royalties uncharacteristically modest. I help run Devonshire Holdings.
Either way, shall we?
Yes. All right. I'm sure I've bored you enough about our little hotel. Why don't we talk some numbers?
On the contrary, I find the history infinitely fascinating.
Really?
You seem surprised.
Oh, it's just, you come from a place with thousands of years of history. I thought you would find it boring by comparison.
Yeah. You know, I don't think you Americans give yourself enough credit. These walls could talk.
That's very true.
Look, I think I can sum things up for us all here. Both Liam and I, as well as our teams back in Devonshire, we've run the numbers, and we're prepared to invest $300 million into the restoration and expansion of this hotel. However, we're going to require a $30 million investment into Devonshire Holdings. Now, before you say anything, I know what you're thinking. Why bother with the $30 million at all? Why not just give you $270 million instead?
Exactly.
Liam?
Well, the laws are rather arcane, but the reason is quite simple. We need to show a tax loss.
Oh, for a tax write-off.
Yes, something like that. So then ordinary income. Same in Devonshire. We need to show your investment on our books before we can bank our loss.
So at the end of the day, not only do we get a nice little tax write-off, but we own a stake in some pretty valuable real estate.
And where would the $30 million go?
Oh, don't worry, it doesn't go right to the Kingdom of Devonshire, or even to Devonshire Holdings. It goes into an escrow account.
Which we can access when?
Once we begin transferring money to the account, both parties will have access to the capital throughout the duration of the deal. Until then, it's available for legal fees and some incidental G&A.
Well, I don't want to jump the gun. It's an American idiom for not to be hasty. Agree to the terms that we discussed, and I get approval from in-house counsel. I'd say we have a deal.
Excellent. Now, I don't want to be the one to be,
Premature.
premature, right? But I think it's time for a toast.
Let's do it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Walk or take an Uber?
Uber. As nice as it is outside today, I still got to get back to the office.
I'll order one right away.
Good. So, what'd you think?
Well, what's there not to love about a lunch with drinks?
No, I'm talking about the deal.
Right, yeah. So I think we still need to go over the numbers. Deposit. It's understandable, but certainly not customary.
We'll just make sure all the numbers are above board. And remember, we're dealing with a head of state, not some shady developer.
Yeah, I understand.
Good, because I want this to happen. If we close this deal, it'll be our biggest ever.
I know.
So, wait a minute. What you think about the prince?
What about him?
Oh, don't you give me a what about him? Didn't you notice how handsome he was?
I wasn't paying attention to that.
Oh, whatever.
Oh, Uber's here. Let's go.
That went well.
Yes.
What time's the next?
Need to review some documents in the room before
Just bring them down.
Well. I thought that was you.
Well, easy, Mom.
What did you think? That you could just disappear? That I would never find you?
Look, Mom, we're here on private business, so if you wouldn't mind.
You do realize it's in your best interest to talk to me, right?
Lady, if you don't leave us alone, I'm going to call the police.
Oh, and tell them what, huh? How you stole $200,000 from me? How you lied and committed fraud?
Please, leave us alone.
I'm gonna give you one more chance to make me whole. Wait! Look at you, you snake! You lying, conniving!
What are you doing?
I'm making sure you're actually here. I don't think I've seen you outside of the office or our house in months.
Stop it. Hey, where were you today? I got back from lunch and you were gone.
I told you. I went down to the pier to give those reporters a tour of the new development.
Yes, right. Sorry, my mind must have been elsewhere.
I bet. Okay, so tell me everything.
Well, didn't you talk to Bridget?
Of course I talked to Bridget, but I want to hear about it from you.
More.
I should have went to law school.
Heather, he's just another client, just like any other one.
Yeah, right. Where's our server? Or do we go up and order our own drinks?
I'm not sure.
Ah, here she comes. Hi, how are you?
He's not who he says he is.
Excuse me?
I said, he's not who he says he is.
I'm sorry, I think you have the wrong person.
No, there's no mistake. I saw you at the hotel with him. So what's he calling himself nowadays?
You.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I need you to clear the walkway. It's a city ordinance. If you guys would like, I can get you a larger table.
No, it's okay. This woman was just leaving us.
One day you're gonna need this. When you do, call me.
What was that all about? Who's Mia Phillips? I have no idea. Stay here. I'll get us some coffees, and if this day gets any weirder, I'm gonna need something stronger.
Hey, I left your voicemail to come by.
Sorry, I literally just got in.
It's almost 9.
I know, I was up all night reviewing Devonshire's financials.
Glad to hear that. That's what I want to talk to you about. I want you on this deal exclusively. Whomever.
Well, what about you?
Obviously, I'll be involved. But let's be honest, my strongest suit is bringing us the best deals. I'd rather leave the specifics in your hands.
What about my other deals?
Well, I'll have Dorothy transition them to whomever you think is best.
Okay, I will contact the prince and Liam immediately.
Too late. I spoke to the prince this morning. You're having drinks with him at 7 p.m. tonight at the hotel.
Oh.
And, you might want to go home and change.
Bridget.
Yes.
I'm gonna close this deal, I promise you.
I know you will.
Okay.
Prince Edward, pleasure to see you.
You look lovely.
Thank you. Okay, I think the one point we still need to work out is how Devonshire's ownership percentage will decrease not just over time, but in light of currency fluctuation.
On the contrary, I've heard every word you've said.
So then what's so amusing?
Why can't you go over all these details with Liam?
Yes, I could, but then shouldn't Liam be here?
See, I have a little confession to make.
Okay.
Well, I was hoping that tonight's drinks could be about a little more than just business.
You were you?
Mm-hmm.
Edward, it's not every day that I get to work alongside a prince. Now, with that being said, I really think I should tell you that with this deal...
I already know exactly what you're going to say, and I completely agree. However, surely you've heard the expression, do business after the first bottle of champagne.
Really?
Yeah. No, but if I actually had the authority to change the laws, that's certainly what I'd institute. So, to successful deals and meaningful friendships.
Come on. You don't expect me to believe that the life of a Devonshire prince is anything like an ordinary American.
I'm serious. Look, I know you're probably picturing something like the British monarchy, but it's nothing like that. You and your friends. I'm serious. Look, I went to boarding school where I played football, soccer, you, where, believe it or not, I wrote every one of my own papers. After that, I did my compulsory service in the Devonshire Armed Forces, just like every other Devonshire teenager does. And then finally, I took over the Devonshire Holdings once I'd learned the business the same way that everybody else would, by starting at smaller firms, gaining experience, and just working my way up.
And let me guess, business travel?
Okay, fine. The Royal Jet's a pretty fly ride.
Fly?
Well, that's another American expression, no?
Yeah, maybe 20 years ago.
To us that we have a property like the Beverly Ritz in our portfolio, but what I like most about business travel is exploring the new cities, especially with the local. Someone that can, show me the real city, not just the touristy stuff.
I thought you said you've been to LA dozens of times.
I've been to America dozens of times, but business, it's always New York or DC. It's the East Coast. I haven't actually been to LA that much. Don't know it that well at all.
Well, lucky for you, I'm one of the very few born and bred here.
And you wouldn't mind showing this clueless European around?
Well, I don't have a royal jet. But if you're down for American Auto and...
Gary, I saw him. He's staying right here in town at the Beverly Ritz.
Frank, this is my stepsister, Mia.
It's nice to meet you. Can I get you something?
Oh, I'll just have whatever she's having.
Sure, you got it.
Did you hear what I said? I saw him.
Calm down. First of all, are you sure it was him?
Of course I'm sure he looks...
It's time to go to the police.
The police can't do anything. Not in a case like this. They wouldn't even understand what I was talking about.
I mean, we have to do something, right? It's just, there's so much of it.
Yeah. Yeah, she's here with someone. I don't know. Friend. No chance. I went back to the room and changed. Yeah, I will.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Are you good?
Go ahead.
I don't have the means to get into a long and expensive lawsuit. Can you talk to Paul? I mean, with what he does for work, he must know a security person or a private investigator. Or...
How could you just give him all of your money, Mia?
I didn't give it to him. It was an investment.
But I warned you. It never sounded right to me.
Okay, yeah. I know. You're the smart one, and I'm the naive one who everyone always has to take care of. I get it. You're perfect. Look, whether you help me or not, I'm gonna get my money back.
Just don't do anything stupid, Mia. These men, they're not the kind you can just play around.
You know what I understand? I understand that they stole my money from me, and I'm gonna get it back through hell or high water. Here, let me give you some money.
It's fine, I got it.
Are you sure?
Just take care of yourself, okay?
Thank you. Thanks, and thank you.
What's up?
When I get their drinks, friends of mine.
All right. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just the check.
Actually, your bill's been paid.
Seat taken?
Little advice. Picking up the check is a much better first line.
I hope that was okay. I was watching you and your friend from across the bar. And...
My sister. Step-sister, obviously.
Here, I thought you guys were identical twins.
Again, stick to...
I know. Stick to use a little kindness, that's all.
You could say that.
Trust me, I get it. I know how complicated family can be.
let's just say my sister doesn't make the best decisions.
Unlucky in love?
Unlucky, naive. She gave her entire life savings away to a man she barely knew. If you can even believe that.
Unfortunately, I can't actually. I'm a lawyer. Well, an estate lawyer, actually, but believe me, there's nothing I haven't heard.
Really?
Yeah. Can I ask, what's she doing about it? I mean, I might be able to...
I hit the jackpot today.
Honestly, I'm happy to help you guys.
I appreciate that. But really, I should get going. Thank you for the drinks and the conversation.
Can I see you again?
Maybe you will.
You can count on it. Yeah.
Well, how was drinks?
Why are you still talking in that stupid accent?
Oh, what can I say? I kind of like it. I'm getting used to it.
Hey.
Dude, what the hell?
Well, you're royalty now. Have some class.
I'm not royalty, you're royalty. I'm just the hired help.
Yeah, well, you're royalty by proxy.
So come on, tell me about it. What happened?
Champagne tasted like crap, but I had it wrapped around my finger by the second bottle.
That's all that matters.
What about you? Character examination.
Right, because there's never been a dishonest lawyer. So you want to talk about your previous amor?
What's there to talk about?
First off, how the hell did she find us? And secondly, she was talking to Anna at the cafe. I saw her.
Dude, relax. Okay, like Anna's just gonna write her off as another crazy. City's full of them.
Maybe. But eventually she's gonna start asking some questions.
Yeah, well, when she does, we'll deal with it then.
She's your problem.
I emailed you last night when I got home.
You emailed me the points of the contract. I want the juicy details.
Well, I'm afraid you're going to be disappointed. He was an absolute gentleman.
Dang, that's what I was afraid of.
However, he did say he wanted me to show him around the city.
Ooh, now we're talking. When you going?
I don't know, I was just going to wait for him to call me.
Anna, you have to call him. Now, I don't want you to do anything that makes you uncomfortable, but I was dead serious when I said, I want this deal to be your only priority. And when Prince Edward says he wants to see the city, you need to make it happen. You're a wonderful lawyer, and that's what I love about you. But you need to get a feel for people. This deal isn't going to happen because of some fine print. It's going to happen when someone makes a bold move.
Okay, should I call him?
Right now. I mean, like I said, keep it professional until the deal closes. But at the same time, be friendly. This may sound cliche, but people like working with people that they like.
Okay, I'm gonna call him.
Right now.
Right now.
Right now.
Okay, please. Very funny.
No, seriously, I don't know why you bought so much stuff. I mean, half of those stores are European.
There's no VAT tax. Plus, I'd have to declare any of this stuff through customs.
Haha.
Look, in all seriousness, shopping is always far more fun when you're abroad, don't you think?
I wouldn't know. I haven't been abroad that much.
Well, once this deal goes through, I can see myself spending a lot of time here.
Will you be able to?
I'm the Crown Prince of Devonshire. I can pretty much do what I want. Look, we have been talking about me this entire time. I want to know more about me. For example, did you always want to be a lawyer?
Since high school, yeah.
See, I bet there's a very interesting story right there.
Not a very happy one, I'm afraid. Growing up, my dad, he owned a sub shop.
Military subs.
Oh, submarine sandwiches? That's what Americans call it. It's a... Anyway, yeah, it was a small shop, but it was extremely popular. Lunch and dinner, there was like a lineup at the door.
Oh God, you're making me hungry.
To make a long story short, he wasn't much of a businessman. After years at the same location, the city shut him down. They cited it was some obscure zoning regulation, but truth be told, they just wanted the real estate. A good lawyer could have saved him.
Well, then what happened?
After a few months, he passed. Heart attack.
I'm so sorry.
I swore I would never let that happen again to someone if I could help it.
Well, I'm sure he'd be very proud of you.
Thank you. Everything? I'm used to being in my office reviewing real estate deeds all day, and now I'm just walking around town with a prince?
Hey, look, this whole prince thing, okay, we're gonna have to find a way around it. It seems to be a little bit of a sticking point for you.
It's just crazy.
Look, just because I'm a prince, that doesn't mean that I don't have normal feelings.
Meaning?
Meaning...
I kissed a prince.
How was it?
Oh, you know, just like kissing any other guy. I mean, gorgeous, sexy, polite, amazing guy.
And you didn't even need to kiss a frog first.
You know I've kissed many frogs.
So, what happens now?
What do you mean?
I mean, was it just a kiss, a one-time thing, or a promise of something more?
Heather, this literally like just happened this afternoon.
I know, but you're smiling ear to ear. I've never seen you like this.
What is it?
Nothing, I swear.
You know, like, he's only gonna be here for a little longer. He's a business colleague of mine. I literally just met him, and not to mention, he's a prince. And I'm me.
Actually, I don't think you should let any of those reasons stand in your way.
Then what else?
I don't know, something doesn't seem right.
Heather, you're just being overprotective.
Maybe I am. Okay, how about this?
Let's go for drinks together. Me, Edward, you, Joey. And then you can see what he's really like, and you can put all your suspicions to rest.
You think he'd actually agree to more ordinary than going out for drinks with friends? Well, if it works for the two of you, then Joey and I are in.
Great. And then you can see that you have absolutely nothing to worry about.
Good evening, Beverly Ritz Hotel. How may I direct your call?
Room 2109, please.
Yes?
Edward,
Of course. If I'm being honest, I'd rather see you, but it's always nice to hear your voice.
Good. I was wondering, and you can tell me if you're not interested, if you would like to go for drinks with my best friend and her boyfriend. They'd really love to meet you.
Of course, I'd be delighted.
Really? Are you sure?
Anna, I do need sustenance myself, you know, and preferably the liquid kind. And as long as you're there, I know I'll have a wonderful time.
Great, they'll be so excited.
Okay, great. Well, we can talk about it tomorrow after the meeting.
Perfect, I'll see you then.
See you then.
Good night.
Good night, Anna.
What'd she want?
She wants me to have drinks with her friends.
And you're sure that's a good idea?
I told her I want to be treated like an ordinary guy. Why wouldn't I go?
Because we're so close, and I don't want you to jeopardize anything.
Which is exactly why I've got to go. Look, as soon as this deal goes through, we're out of town for good, right?
Gentlemen, good morning.
Good morning.
It's good to see you all.
Good morning, Bridget. Anna.
Hi. Have a seat. Don't have to be so formal. So?
Viewing all aspects of the deal.
Which Anna put together.
We've also had our colleagues at the Home Office, which are experts in American real estate laws, reviewing it, and I'm happy to say, barring any unforeseen setbacks, I think we have a deal.
Excellent.
Well, congratulations to you both. Now, oftentimes I dislike being the official spokesperson for the royal family, but this time I really am honored. Devonshire is absolutely thrilled to be in business with you, and we're very excited for the future. We are going to make the Beverly Ritz the envy of all of our hotels around the world.
I agree. And we are looking forward to this being a long and mutually beneficial partnership. Right, Anna?
So when will the first payment go through?
10 days to make our first payment. Then there's a penalty. But what I'd really like to do is to get our marketing teams together so that we can craft the first announcement.
Good idea. That'll be fine.
Well, then I'm sure you have plenty of balls to put in motion. Is that not how you say it?
It's wheels in motion, but that was close enough.
Right. Well, then we'll leave you to it.
I'll walk Edward and Liam out.
Okay. It's been a pleasure.
Absolutely.
Liam?
Pleasure. Thank you very much, Anna, for everything.
Thank you.
Can't wait for tonight. Nice.
Can I help it if we provincial Europeans can't grasp the American idiom?
They don't suspect the thing.
Hey, just make sure tonight is to seal the deal, not to scuttle it.
Will you relax? There's a reason why I'm the one who plays the prince.
30 million is a lot of reasons to be nervous.
Yeah, you'll get your money.
Come on, just a few more.
Joey, he's not a toy. He doesn't answer questions for your amusement.
He says he doesn't mind.
I don't mind, but I can only imagine how boring it is for all of you.
Okay, last one. Elton John.
Yes, and numerous times at official settings.
But what's he like?
Funnier than you'd imagine.
Was he wearing his sunglasses?
Of course. But enough of celebrity sightings. I'd like to propose a toast to Miss Anna Faulkner, a woman who is as intelligent as she is beautiful, who, if not for her, I wouldn't even be here right now. I first met her as a respectable and formidable lawyer, but I hope to get to know her better as a remarkable young lady.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, Joey, on the way over here, Anna told me that you're quite the car buff. No, that was a machine.
You know cars.
In Europe, we had the Shelby Cobra, but it was called the AC Cobra. I got one for my 16th birthday. We have this highway in Devonshire where there's no speed limit whatsoever. I took that thing out there and just opened up that glorious 427 V8. I got it up to 120 miles per hour.
No way. I would work on Ford engines with my pops in the backyard all the time.
Now what I'd have to do is get my hands on an old Chevelle.
I got to work on one.
So, now that the deal is wrapped up, you'll have more free time, I hope? I hope so. Good, because I've been dragging him with me on my rise, and he's having trouble keeping up. Tables.
It's the funnest car you've driven. That's a story, right? Yeah, that is a story.
So, you're serious? You really want me to call you?
Of course I'm serious. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be in the States for, but I'll certainly extend my trip if it means getting my hands on an old V8.
Call you later.
Yeah.
Prince Edward, it was a pleasure.
You know what? I had far too nice of an evening to even care that you just called me that.
There's our ride. Did you valet? Or V8?
See you guys.
See ya.
Bye.
You know, I'd really like to invite you to my room.
I'd really like to say yes.
Then what's the problem?
It's just, what are we doing?
What do you mean?
I mean, best case, you're going to Devonshire in a couple days.
I don't have to.
Just like that, you can stay longer? And then what?
See your point? Well, of course, I'm going to be out here often, so I'll see you then.
I really did have a wonderful time tonight.
Me too.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello, Harry. That is your real name. $1,000 you stole from me for starters.
I didn't steal anything from you. Your money was an investment.
Liar!
So just keep your voice down, all right? People are watching.
Let them.
I want everyone to know Harry Olsen is a crook.
Okay, you'll get your money, okay? Just not here.
Then where?
My room.
Who are you texting?
You said you wanted your money, didn't you?
Obviously.
Right, well, there's a process, okay? I have to get clearance from my accountant before I can do anything else. What?
So where is it?
Was what?
Don't play games with me, Harry. Just don't.
Okay, you need to calm down.
Where's my money?
Look, I don't have it just laying around here. I need to make some calls, but you need to stop yelling.
That was everything I had. It was the last of my parents' inheritance, and you stole it.
I didn't steal anything. I invested it. Now, let me fix you a drink. What would you like?
Something strong.
You see now, what you don't realize is that, well, those women
understand.
Well, why would you, Mia? Well, if you did understand, then you wouldn't have given me your money at all. You just invested it yourself.
I guess so.
Well, you would have. Because you're a smart woman. Cheers.
Well, are you going to join me?
I'd love to. My. Someone can't hold her liquor very well. Is she dead? Yeah, I hope so. Because I really don't like the idea of burying her alive. Shame.
I really don't think you'd realize how long it's been since I've put Joey to shame, that's for sure. Can we please take a break? I am exhausted. Yeah. I wanted to speak with you about something anyway. You okay?
It's about Edward. Heather, you said so yourself how charming he was. Can you just drop this? Charming, yes, but I still don't trust him.
Okay, let's get this over with. What is it now?
When we went out the other night, Edward was telling Joey about this highway in Devonshire that had no speed limit, like the Autobahn. He said he got up to 120 miles per hour. A European country and territory, they use the metric system. He'd measure speed in kilometers, not miles per hour.
That's what you have?
Admit it, Anna, it's suspicious.
He was talking to an American, so he wanted to use our terms.
I heard the way they were speaking. Real casual. He would have used whatever came naturally to him.
Well, what did Joey think?
Don't worry about that.
Aha, so Joey agrees with me.
I have a bad feeling about this. Something is not right.
Heather, I appreciate the concern. I really, really do, but you just gotta...
And what about that woman in the cafe? He's not who he says he is.
Oh my God, you think that's about Edward?
Look, it's just not adding up.
What do you think I should do?
I don't know. What do you think you should do?
I don't know. But you know what I do know? That this fairy tale thing is probably gonna end soon. But you know what's not gonna end? The deal. And even if I did believe everything you were saying, I'm not gonna do anything to jeopardize that.
Okay. Just be careful. You know I'm only saying this because I care about you.
I know. I know.
I'm so sorry, I'm late. I got stuck on a call at the Home Office. I've been waiting long, have you?
Not at all.
Oh, good. I'm just gonna grab an espresso. Do you want anything? Anna, what is it?
It's nothing. I feel silly even bringing it up.
Well, if it's upsetting you, then it can't be that silly, can it?
Well, actually, Heather brought it up. And it got me thinking that...
You can tell me.
Well, you know, Heather is my best friend.
Of course.
And she's had some suspicions about you.
Suspicions? Like what?
I don't know, like how you're not who you say you are.
Well, who am I then? Look, Anna, why don't you tell me what this is all about, and maybe I can just explain a few things, huh?
Okay, Heather overheard you talking with Joey about cars. And she didn't understand why you used my... What are you doing?
Pulling up my Wikipedia page. It's not all accurate, of course, but if you could be so kind as to read the sentence right there, please.
Following his mandatory conscription in the Devonshire's Armed Forces, the Prince continued his education at Cornell University in Ithaca, New York. Oh my God, you went to college here?
And before that, I wasn't really driving that much at all, to be honest. No, it was here in America where I fell in love with cars and the automotive culture. So, I don't know, I guess I just instinctively think in miles.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Ever anything that you want to know was making you uncomfortable, you don't understand, just ask me.
Okay. I mean, you can't really blame Heather. She's just protective over me.
Well, maybe this will put her mind at ease too, huh?
I mean, I doubt it. It's Heather. She's always looking for something, even if she has to invent it.
We got a problem.
What is it?
That friend of hers? She was eavesdropping on a conversation, and the metric system?
What'd you tell Anna?
Well, I was educated in America. I mean, that much is true. Edward did go to Cornell.
You think she bought it?
Yeah, she bought it. That's not the issue. The issue is that friend of hers is gonna become a problem.
A big enough problem that we need to deal with her?
I don't know. Look, we just need a few more days for the money to hit the account, and then we're out of here.
case I don't want us to do anything that's going to jeopardize that.
Would an unfortunate accident do that?
I doubt it. But it's an unnecessary risk.
Yeah, but if she starts digging, she might find something.
Unlikely. But
we have our answer.
Hi.
Hi, Anna, how are you?
Busy, as usual.
Too busy for dinner?
Tonight?
Well, unless you have other plans.
I was supposed to go out for drinks with Heather, remember? I told you that.
yes, yes you did. So cancel on her. You can see her the other 364 days of the year.
I don't know.
Oh, Anna, please, come on. We really don't have that much time left together.
Okay. Fine.
Say 7 o'clock?
Yeah, that's fine.
Perfect. Right, well, I'll see you then. Okay, bye, Anna. I hope you're right about this.
We don't really have a choice. Just keep her out as long as possible.
Okay, when's the money gonna hit the
Just
account?
a few more business days.
It's taking forever.
This isn't a simple wire transfer, and you know that.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, look, the financial part is taken care of. All right, just make sure everything with Anna stays on track. I'll take care of her friend. By the time they realize what's what, we'll be long gone.
I hope so.
Shoot, my phone.
These kinds of stories all the time, Detective Ryan, but my sister and I, we were close.
Okay, I could buy the not coming home, even if I don't believe it. But what could possibly be the reason she's not answering my phone calls or responding to my text?
Have you ever thought that maybe she just doesn't want to talk to you?
Considering we talk a dozen times a day, no, that's not what I think.
Can I raise another possibility?
Please.
Maybe she's just on a little romantic rendezvous.
Have you not heard anything that I've been saying?
I heard every word. But you said that she felt hard for this man.
There's nothing I can say that will change your mind.
Not without some additional evidence, no. I'm sign of trouble.
Aside from the fact that she's missing.
And?
I know. That's no evidence.
Exactly.
Okay, Detective. With all due respect, let's say I don't believe anything you're telling me. What would you do in my position?
Well, she has been missing more than 24 hours. And even if we do reach the point where she's considered an official missing person, I gotta be honest with you. She's just not gonna get the same attention as a juvenile. One who might have her own legitimate reasons for why she wants to be left alone.
There is absolutely nothing you can do. Is that what you're telling me?
Look, I'm pretty sure you'll hear from her sooner than later. But I tell you what, I'll give you a call tomorrow. If she's still missing, we'll go from there, okay?
Thank you, Detective.
You're welcome.
I'm sorry. I don't really have much of a choice. At least not at the beginning, anyway. See, once the transfer occurs, I need to be back in Devonshire to make sure my team is up. You want something done right? However...
What?
Well, there's nothing stopping you from coming with me.
I don't know. I mean, where would I stay?
With me, of course.
I mean, that wouldn't cause any problems for you out there?
I know. Well, this may surprise you, but not everybody in Devonshire is that interested in what I get up to. I mean, I have the royal duties and all of that, of course, but aside from that, I pretty much just go about my daily life, just like everybody else.
Well, it does sound appealing.
Okay, because I am dead set on bringing an American woman home with me, and if you're not going to come, then I have to go find somebody else.
Stop.
That was good.
It's delicious.
So how about a little dessert?
Oh, no, I couldn't take another bite.
Oh, come on. Just something small, something light. Right. Well, then.
Oh, my God.
Tasty.
Decadent. White wine is my favorite.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with a little decadence once in a while.
You're dangerous.
Do you have to get it?
Oh, no. It's just Heather. I can wait.
The one who gave you the card. I sent you some...
I would have invited you back to my place, but Heather is home.
This seemed a little more convenient for a lot of things.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I have to get ready.
Stay home today. Just stay here with me.
What would I tell work?
Tell me you're servicing the account.
Anna, have you seen Heather this morning?
No, I just got in.
I'm in at your house.
What's wrong?
Anna, if you know something, I need for...
What do you mean, missing?
Just that. Missing. No one has seen or heard anything from her since last night.
Oh, my God.
Joey is at the house right now with the police. He went to go pick her up for work. The front door was open. She wasn't there.
I should be there.
But wait a minute. Where have you been?
I was at the hotel with Edward.
Then you need to get to your house right now. Please call me if you hear anything.
I will. I
don't understand. Can't you just track her phone or something?
Well, Joey here says she's not answering her phone and all her location services are per unusual circumstances.
Look, like I've been saying, when I got to Heather's place, her door was just wide open. That's when I called the police.
Heather would never just disappear like this.
That's what I've been trying to say.
And you weren't home last night, I understand.
No, I was, staying with a friend.
And when's the last time you saw Miss Collins?
She left me a voicemail. I haven't even been able to check it. Here.
Hey, it's me. You gotta call me back, and you gotta call that woman, the one who gave you the card. I sent you something.
It's just some business deal we've been working on.
Well, is there any way she could have left to meet her without you knowing?
No, I don't even know how she could find her.
All right, well, there's really nothing more I can do for you right now. I mean, an open door is not much to go on. In the meantime, if you think of anything else you need to tell me, you know how to reach me.
Thanks. It's gonna be okay. For coming to meet with me so quickly.
Are you kidding? As soon as I saw you call my stepsister's phone, I knew. This is what I had been waiting for.
Heather left a message for me to call that number, and then she disappeared.
The woman who went missing, is she your close friend?
Yeah. She's my best friend.
I understand.
I really need to figure out why Heather wanted me to reach out to your sister so bad, and why your sister even approached me in the first place.
I think I know the answer to that, but
at this point, I just want to know the truth.
The truth is that my sister is missing too.
For how long?
A few days. And I know what you're thinking. It's the same thing the police told me. It's the same thing they probably told you, that she's not really considered missing, but you didn't know my stepsister. She didn't run away.
And you didn't know Heather. Okay, did she leave her cell phone?
No, that's the thing. She didn't. But she wasn't answering it or responding to my text. So I'm complete with all her messages and text. Within the hour.
They let you do that?
I had all her info, all her passwords and bank info. They had no reason to suspect otherwise. Anyway, Mia fell head over heels for a con man named Harry Blaine. She was always falling for the wrong men. And made her an easy target. Harry was as smooth as they come. Harry convinced her to invest $200,000, her entire life savings, into some...
And I feel terrible, but I'm just not really sure how this relates to me.
The man you've been working with, the man you've been seeing, the man that calls himself the Prince, is really Harry Blaine.
No. This is crazy. I have proof. It's...
Your friend suspected something, didn't she? Look, that's why she wanted you to call Mia. Mia was convinced that something was going to happen to her that...
Hey, it's me. You gotta call me back, and you gotta call that woman, the one who gave you the card. I sent you some link.
I sent. stop it.
Probably. Why?
Do it. Then I'll tell you everything.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Okay. Jerry, hi, listen. That $30 million transfer to Devonshire Holdings, I need you to contact the bank and cancel it. Yeah, do whatever you have to do. The bank information? It's 186, A is in Alpha, B is in Bravo, V is in Victor, 936. Got it? Okay, great. Listen, I'll call you later and I'll explain everything. If there's any problems, call me right away. Thanks.
No.
You good?
Oh, this can't be happening. No.
Liam, what is it?
We got a problem.
Heather had her doubts about Edward. I thought she was being jealous, paranoid even. I should have believed her.
Okay, what I still don't understand is, how is this woman that you just met with the missing sister, how does she fit into all this?
She's been on Edward's case this entire time. She even approached me at the cafe. She told me that he was crazy, but I just blew her off. I thought she was a flake, and now she's missing too.
Anna, I understand that you're upset.
This is proof. Heather sent me this. It's from the International Times. It's a photo of Edward signing an agreement. Look at the date. Yesterday.
Prince Edward was still here in LA. Oh my God. We could have lost $30 million.
Bridget, I am so sorry. I should have been more careful with this. And with Heather's disappearance.
It's Liam.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna play along for now. Bridget Davis. Liam. Hi, how you doing? The bank? No, they haven't contacted me. Yes, you would think so. I'll hit you right back. Thanks, Liam.
What'd he say?
He is trying his best not to freak out. You could hear it in his voice.
What now?
Well, your counsel. What would you do in this case?
We need to call the authorities.
Like 911? Don't be ridiculous.
We can call Detective Klein.
Who's he?
She's the detective investigating Heather's disappearance.
Good idea.
What am I gonna do about Edward? He's gonna try calling me too.
Act like you don't know anything like I just did. Tell him it's a technical snafu.
I won't be able to play it off that good. I mean, we've been getting kind of close. He's gonna be able to see right through me.
Then don't answer. Never gonna hear from them again.
Hi, Anna, it's me. Look, I wanted to tell you what an amazing time I had last night. Call me back when you get this, okay? I've been thinking about you all day. Think I'm falling in love with you.
In love with you, bit?
Yeah, well, if there's ever a time to play the love card, it's now, don't you think?
And you think she's gonna believe you?
Well, if not, what's the point of this entire charade? Look, she's probably just overwhelmed, okay? Her best friend just went missing.
No. She would have called you. She would have called you something. Something must be wrong. They suspect something. We are so screwed.
Okay, look, not necessarily.
Okay. All right, so what are you thinking?
I'm thinking it's time I went and got... Oh, and I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to frighten you.
Edward. What are you doing here?
Oh, you weren't answering my calls? You weren't texting me back? I got worried.
Yeah, but how did you get in here? Oh my God. You killed her.
You know, I gotta admit, the whole kilometers thing is a bit of an overall. Made that mistake again.
I hate you.
Yeah, I'm sure. But I really did like you, you know? That much was true. Doesn't that make you feel a little better?
Go to hell.
I would love to leave, Anna. I really would, but... Well, you know we have a problem, right?
We do? What is it?
Well, this afternoon, Liam got word that the transfer was canceled.
I don't know anything about that.
Anna, you're a terrible liar. See, your natural inclination is to tell the truth. It's one of the things I'm going to really miss about you. Bank and reauthorize the transfer.
I don't know how to do that.
Anna, you're the chief lawyer of the company. I highly doubt that.
Even if I could do that, why would I do it for you?
We don't have much of a choice.
It's okay. Okay. Make the call.
What's your emergency?
Anna, come on. Open up. Just want to talk.
Get away from me!
I'll see you soon, Anna.
I'm gonna review everything you told me with my team, Anna. But in the meantime, is there anything that you can think of that's gonna connect you to him? Like a photograph?
No, not an original one. But I'm telling you, he looks exactly like Prince Edward. That's the reason why he picked him. He had to be confident enough that I wouldn't see the difference. What about the surveillance video at the hotel?
Well, that's a good idea, but it would take a court order, and that's a lot of red tape. It's gonna take too long.
What about...
They're there, that's great, we got them. But if not, then these could be pros who've been going unprinted for a long time.
And the name? Harry Blaine?
It's probably an alias.
We talked a lot of business with these men. And they knew what they were talking about. They were very knowledgeable and very prepared. That should tell you something, Detective.
The financial aspect of this, that requires a whole other set of experts. And right now, we're focused on recovering Mia and Heather.
What are the chances, Detective, that they're still alive?
Well, let's just take things one day at a time.
What if he comes back for me?
Well, that would be highly unlikely, Anna.
I just cost him and his partner $30 million.
Not the money, it's greed. But if it makes you feel any better, we'll have a car outside tonight.
Detective Klein.
Yep.
Word, please.
Excuse me, ladies.
I want you to stay at my place tonight.
Bridget, it's okay.
I am your boss, and I insist.
I know, and thank you, but I really just want to be alone.
What you need is some kind of support. A friend.
I know, and it doesn't make any sense, but you heard what the detective said. If there's not going to be any danger, I'd really just rather be by myself.
Okay. But I want you to promise me that if anything happens, that you'll call me. It doesn't matter what time.
I promise.
What is it? Well, not great news, I'm afraid. Based on your description, we went to the Ritz, and the concierge recognized the description of the two guys, let us into the room, but they were already gone. They had paid for it in full using stolen credit cards and phony names.
These guys are good.
You know, Miss Davis, with these criminals, they're never as good as they think they are. Somebody always makes...
Hey, what are you doing here today?
I'm so sorry I overslept.
Are you out of your mind coming in today?
Why?
Sit. Now, what exactly are you trying to prove? That you're employee of the month? I already know you're the hardest working woman in the office. Possibly in the hospital.
Bridget, the only way I can stay sane through this is if I keep working. I mean, you should know that.
You're right.
Now tell me, is there any update?
Are you sure you can handle this?
Yes.
I've been on the phone with Klein all morning, walking her through the deal that we had with them.
Any luck?
No. She spent the entire night going through that folder. Nothing helped her. Everything that they gave us was phony. The only legitimate thing was their bank account.
Let me guess. Swiss?
Where else?
Thank God that deal didn't go through.
Anna, you can't blame yourself for this. Even I didn't spot anything out of it. Who wouldn't fall for a prince?
Hello?
Joey.
Are you all right?
It's okay. I was just taking a nap.
With that?
It's nothing. How you holding up?
Not good. You?
Not so great. But we'll get through this together, okay?
Well, if you hear anything, you'll tell me, right?
Of course. Take care, Joey.
You too, Anna.
Joey.
I don't care what I have to do to you, Anna. You are going to transfer me that money. Give it. Drop it.
That was for Heather, you son of a bitch.
The DNA was a match to a suspect in an armored heist. About half the crew that was involved in the heist are in jail, so they've got answers. And I'm gonna get them from them, I promise.
What about Liam?
Well, he's probably long gone. Like I said, as soon as we get the ID of this prince, then everything will fall into place.
And Heather or Mia?
I'm afraid I don't have anything new.
Doesn't look so good, does it?
No, it doesn't.
It's gonna be okay.
What if he comes back for me?
He's not going to do that, Anna.
That's what he said last time.
But last time he had a chance at some money. I would...
Well, one thing's for sure. You picked the wrong Prince Charming.
Well, I'd like to offer y'all my congratulations. We're looking forward to a very long and lucrative partnership with Piedmont Properties. Very lucrative indeed.